Welcome to your Pilates Reformer workout. Today we're going to do an express version of the classical Pilates Reformer intermediate order. So what does classical mean? There's a longer explanation for that, but in essence, it's the version and the exercises that Joseph Pilates himself taught way back in the day. So we're going to focus on that. I will make this an edited, shortened version because I know a lot of you at home really like to do shorter workouts when you don't have a lot of time. That said, I will have a premium version available on my membership, which I will link down in the description below. You can absolutely sign up to get access to the full intermediate flow there. I would love to see you there. There's also a ton of additional fun stuff. Over 90 exclusive workouts, weekly workout plans, exclusive content, lots of props, fun, challenging exercises. I think you will really enjoy it. So hope to see you there. We will utilize a box. If you don't have one, I'll give you some cues for how you can work around it. And of course, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I post new workouts all the time. Let's load on 3 heavy springs and 1 light spring, or 4 springs if your springs are all equal. Headrest will be up. We will start with footwork, lying down. Let's get to it. Toes will be on the foot bar, heels together, toes apart. So we're making kind of like a pizza slice or a cake slice formation with the feet. Typically I teach this with the heels really lifted. We're going to just let them kind of lower down and sink down. Knees are about as wide as your reformer, spine nice and neutral. So we've got that natural little curve under your low back. We'll take a big breath in. Let's do about 10 of these. Exhale, extend the legs of the inner thighs together, and inhale, come back in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, come in. And I'm just a little off center, so let me fix that for myself. Exhale, press out. There we go. Inhale to come in. Let's go for 7, 6, usually breathing out on the hard part. So here we're going to press away. Last 4, final 3, 2, and 1. Let's come all the way in, arches of the feet to the foot bar. Legs all the way together. Now we're going to press the heels under the bar, toes wrap over the bar. So think like a parakeet on a perch or a little bird on a wire. They wrap their little talons around. Big breath in. Exhale, we press out and bring it in. Press out, bring it in. Feel your abdominals connect to this movement. We really need to support through that lower abdominal region. Feel your transverse abdominis kick on. That's that supportive, deepest layer of your core. Three more after this. Good, very nice. Bring it all the way in. Next, we'll bring the heels to the foot bar. Flex your feet at the ankle. Nice and firmly. Toes will reach for your nose. Keep your toes reaching. Big breath in. Drive your heels into the bar. Straighten the legs. Inhale, come in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, come in. You've got 8, 7. And I should mention, while we're going through this classical order is drawn from a Pilates resource online called Pilatesology. There are, of course, variations on this. And I'm working on a contemporary Pilates reformer. So your spring cues may be a little bit different. Come all the way in. It will still be the basic core function. Next, we're going to place the toes on the bar. Press all the way out. Heels are lifted. We're just going to press the heels under the bar. Feel that nice big stretch. Big breath in. Exhale, release. And when you're ready, we'll lift the heels, bend the knees, come all the way up. To come up, we're going to lift the head, turn the knees to the side, kind of teaser up. We will change our springs to 1 heavy and 1 light spring, or 2 equally resisted springs for the 100. And we'll lie back down. We'll grab our short straps or our handles to go in our hands. So once you've got your 2 straps in your hand, you're going to pivot back, reach your arm behind you, lie down on your back, and we will place the straps into the palms, reach your arms right up over the shoulders. Your legs will start on tabletop, and you can place your foot bar down. I'm going to leave mine up because I'm already in position, but we're going to take a big breath in. Exhale, reach your fingertips forward toward the wall in front of you. Extend your legs forward. Inhale, pump your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. In. out, in, out, in. Keep your abdomen drawn in toward your belly button, up toward your sternum. Again, in, out, halfway there, out, in, out, in, out. Make sure your pumps are nice and firm. Last set. And rest. Very good. Take a quick pause and we'll move on to the next exercise. Next up, short spine massage. We will lower the headrest. Very important. Please make sure your headrest is lowered. Push away from the foot bar. Place your feet into the straps. Now, if you have double loops on your reformer, you're going to want to do the long loops for this one. Place both feet into the straps. Nice and secure. Move yourself a little bit away from the shoulder block so you have some room to move. You will start off in this really vertical position with the sacrum anchored down toward the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, press down into your straps. Now, you're going to reach your toes up and overhead. You want to roll up to your upper back, not onto your neck. Let the carriage close. And once the carriage hits the stopper, bend your knees in toward your chest. And you're going to keep your feet where they are. Press your palms down into the mat. Your back is going to lower as much as it can. Once it gets there, bend your knees or bend your heels toward your thighs. Extend your legs out in your Pilates V. Back to your parallel. Lift up and over nice and slowly. Close the stopper. Bend your knees in toward your shoulders. Keep the feet right where they are. Roll down one bone at a time. And then when you're ready, bend your knees, bring your heels down to your pelvis. Extend straight out. Let's go one more time. Up and over. Let that stopper close. Hold your abdominals nice and tight. Bend your knees in. Roll it down. Feel a nice stretch in your back. And get that little hamstring curl. Extend your legs out. Very good. When you're ready, take your feet out of the straps. We'll transition right into coordination, which is one of my favorite exercises. For this one, we're going to try to keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted the entire time. Take a big breath in. Exhale. We're going to press right back out to that extension point. While we're here, we're going to open the toes, close, bend your knees, bend your elbows, stay up, press both arms and legs straight out, open, close. Exhale, bend your knees and bend your elbows. So it's both extend, feet open and close. Your knees go first, then your arms bend. Two more. Open, close. Knees bend, elbows bend. Last one. Open, close. Knees, then elbows rest. So next we'll place both straps into one hand. We're going to teaser up to the side. Place one spring onto the machine. Lower your straps back where they belong, and we will grab the box for this one. Now, if you don't have a box, you're going to take this one in a kneeling position. I'll give you some cues for how to handle that, but let's grab our boxes and we'll get started. So for this next one, we're going to place our boxes into long box position. So what does that mean? That means your box will be lengthwise along your machine rather than sideways or perpendicular. I have this foam light box that goes over the shoulder blocks. It has these little grooves underneath. If yours doesn't have that, you can just place the box right up against the shoulder blocks. So we will place the foot bar down for this one. I have this Balance Body Metro IQ reformer, which you have to pull the foot bar out for, so that's what I will do. To get onto the box, we're going to place both hands onto the front of the box, lower ourselves down. You can have your chest on the box or over the box. I'm rather tall, so mine will go over. Place your hands into the straps and then grab onto the ropes above the hardware. So we will start with our arms long in front of us. Your legs will be slightly wide behind you. External rotation. We're going to start with our head and chest over the edge of the box. We're going to take a big breath in, exhale, straight arms. We're going to pull the ropes, lift your head, neck, and chest. Lower down, skim the sides of your machine as you come back. Deep breath in, exhale. Find your back extension, arms come back behind you, wrists are nice and straight. So as we come back, we want to focus on the sliding of the shoulder blades down the back and return. Good. Let's take a few more. And down. Feeling your back muscles engaging, feeling the triceps really coming on board. Final two. And really trying to skim the hands as close to the frame as you can and then as close to the hips as you can. And lower down. Very nice. Next, we're going to go for T. So for this one, we will start with the arms out to the side in front of the shoulders. We will try to keep the wrists facing really high. So it's almost like you're wearing a wristwatch and the face of the watch is facing the ceiling. Bring your hands as close to your sides as you can while keeping the top of your hands facing up. And continue. If that position means that you can't bring your hands all the way next to your hips, that's completely fine. Just get as close as you can. And while you're doing this, let's feel the pubic bone grounding into the box. Your glutes and thighs engaging to help support you. And almost like you're trying to pick your belly button up off the box. 2 more. Really trying to keep your hands at about shoulder height the whole time. Very nice. All right, bring it forward. Relax over the box for 1 moment. Last but not least, in this position, we will go for tricep extensions. So we're going to pull the ropes, lift your head, neck, and chest, bend and extend your elbows. Let's go for 7 more to make it 8. This is 5. Last 4. Final 3. 2. And 1. Good. Lowering down all the way. We will grab both straps into one hand, press up to sitting, and when you're ready, we will switch on to 2 springs. So here I'm going to place on a heavy and a light spring for myself. If you have equal springs, you can just grab 2. We will reach behind us. Both straps are in one hand at this point. Bring your body really far toward the edge of your box. You're going to lie down on your back. Make sure your back feels really supported. Straps are in your hand. We're going to bring those straps up to your forehead. Your fingers are going to be in a triangle shape so that the thumb and forefinger meet. That shape comes to your forehead. You're going to reach your arms and legs up, open the feet, open the hands, come up to this little balance position. Good. Back here, arms and legs up, still in your curl, circle around, lift up and reach. 1 more time. Up, around, down, hold, and bring it back. That's your back stroke. When you're ready, close the stopper. Ooh, teaser up to the side if you can. Let's move on. For the next one, we will flip our boxes to short box position. Now, if you don't have your box, you can do this one sitting flat on the mat, or you can grab a yoga block or something to sit on. Will still work. You will turn to face the front of the machine. Take your strap. You're going to slide your feet forward, and you're going to flex your feet so you get immediate tension in that strap. You'll note also I have a pull down by my side. If you don't have one, that's okay. I'll give you options for what you can use instead. If you have a magic circle, keep that nearby. You could use that as an alternative. We will start sitting up nice and tall. Wrap your arms around your rib cage. And we want to keep the shoulders stacked right over the ribs. Keeping that tension in the strap constant. We don't want to feel this getting slack at any point. This is your safety line. We will round your spine back. Feel that big C curve. Round back until you find that shaky point. Round forward. Bring your head, neck, and chest over your hips, and then sit up nice and tall. I'm just going to adjust my feet so I get a little more security here. Round back. Find that big scoop. Now keep your head low. Keep that spine really round. Bring it forward. Restack the spine from the bottom up. Good. Big inhale. Exhale. Bring it back, round back, and around forward. Sit up nice and tall. Very nice. Now flat back, hands behind head, elbows wide, fingers interlaced, shoulders nice and relaxed. We're going to sit up really tall. Hinge back. Keep your back nice and flat. Exhale. Bring it forward. Lift up out of your sit bones. Hinge back. Exhale. Bring it forward. Big lift. Hinge. Exhale forward. Let's do one more for fun. Exhale, come up. Now I'm going to grab that pole that I have. If you have a magic circle, you're going to grab it in either hand. If you don't have anything, you will just reach your arms up overhead or place your hands behind your head, elbows wide. If you've got your pole or your magic circle, grab it, reach up overhead. Everybody will hinge forward. Keeping that hinge, you're going to just bend to the side and up. Bend to the side and bring it up. So we're working our obliques here. Important things to remember. You want to feel each bone nice and heavy on the mat. So when you bend to the left, you want to feel that right hip sinking down like an anchor. You bend to the right, feel that left hip sinking like an anchor. Spine is really long. We're not rounded here, and you must be in that hinge position. Last one. Now sit up nice and tall, twist. We will twist over to the right. Arms are really straight. If you don't have your pole or your magic circle, you're going to place your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Keep that position. Twist, hinge to the back. Keep your hands up over your shoulders. Exhale, sit up tall, center, to the left. Hinge over to the side, hinge up, center, other side. Hinge back and forward, center, other side. So try to hinge on that diagonal. You want to kind of almost lean onto one hip a little bit more than the other. And I'm going to do an extra one each side because I feel like that's really good for us. Big exhale, come back. And last one. And bring it up. Very good. If you've got your pole or a prop, you can place it down on your machine or on the floor, whatever is better for you. Now, if you have trouble with this one, especially with hamstring flexibility, you can grab a magic circle and just loop it around your foot for this one. But I recommend that you give this a try without. So sitting up tall, we will grab behind the thigh or behind the knee. We will start in a nice little tabletop position, bent knee position. Bend and stretch. 3, keeping that spine nice and long. Last one. Walk your hands up toward your ankle. Grab it wherever you can, as high as you can. Point and flex your foot. Feel that big stretch through the back of the leg. Last one. Good. Now you're going to pull your leg in toward your chest. Round your spine back. Make sure that left foot is really secure in the strap. Once you get to your low point, walk your hand down your leg. You can extend back into the well if you like. Exhale. Nod your chin. Come up nice and high. Grab that ankle, pull it in toward your chest. Make sure you're really secure in that left foot. 2 more. Round back, walk down your leg. Extend back into the well if you like, or as far back as you can. Exhale, walk your hands up to your ankle, relax your shoulders, and one last time. Over the box. Exhale, walk it up. And when you're ready, grab onto your instep on your right leg with your right hand. Hold onto the box, or if it has a handle, with your left hand, or onto the side of your machine. If you're doing a version without the box, you're going to round back, take your leg out to the right in your Peter Pan stretch. Big inner thigh stretch. Bring it back up. Now wrap your left hand around the outside part of your foot. Sit up really tall. Reach your right arm out, push into the foot, twist through the spine, and little seated figure 4 stretch. Bend your right leg over your left knee. Let's go for the other side. Hoo-wee. All right. So when we're set, right ankle will be in the strap. We're going to sit up really tall. Left leg is in your tabletop. Shoulders over hips and ribs over hips. Bend and extend your leg. 3, 2, and 1. Extend your leg up. Walk your hands up toward the ankle. Pull it in as close to your chest as you can. Point and flex the foot. Oh, that's tight. 3, 2, and 1. Pull the leg in toward your chest. Round your spine back, just like we practiced in that round back, the first exercise of short box. Walk your hands down your leg. Extend back into the well if you like. Exhale. Walk your hands up toward your ankle. Pull it in a little closer and round back again. Second rep. Exhale, nod your chin. Walk up with control. Lift a little higher. Shoulders relax, round back. Extend over into the well. Exhale. Walk it up to your ankle. Now grab your arch with your left foot. Right hand to the box or to the handle. Round back. Take that leg over to the side. Feel that nice stretch. I get a really good stretch in the right hip here too. Leg comes up. Right hand wraps around the outside part of the foot. Sit up nice and tall. Reach your left arm out. Twist through the spine. Push your right hand into your left leg and take your seated figure 4. Left leg bends, ankle over knee. Round your spine forward. Very good. We will sit up nice and tall. We'll get rid of the box and we'll move on. Next, we're going to go for the long stretch series. So if you lowered your foot bar or removed it, we're going to place it back in now. So once your foot bars are in, we will stay on 2 springs. I've got a heavy and a light spring here for the folks who are on contemporary reformers. Your headrest will be up. If you have a sticky pad to place along the headrest, please do that. If not, make sure you're wearing grip socks, or if you're not able to do either of those things, you're going to put your toes under and feet will come up against the shoulder blocks instead. Okay, so we're going to start with our long stretch. Hands will be on the foot bar. Now, very important, we don't want our thumbs wrapped around the bar, so we're in this grip where the shoulders are rotating. We want the thumbs pointing forward so that we can open the shoulders really well. We will start with the toes curled under, legs together if you're able to put your feet on the headrest, knees slightly apart if you have to put your toes up against that shoulder block, or the shoulder blocks rather. Shoulders over wrists. Imagine like you're pushing the bar away from you. Find this nice plank position. So think a nice diagonal line from the crown of your head to your shoulders, to your hips, to your heels. You're going to push the bar away and keep that straight line. Think about your head coming in an upward diagonal. Push the bar away. Your head comes up on that diagonal. Last 2. And up. Last 1. Pushing as far out as you can control and bring it back in. Close the stopper, down stretch, knees to the mat, toes curled under, feet flat up against those shoulder blocks behind you. Next, hips come forward, chest is open, collarbone wide, eyes are up toward the ceiling. Keep your hips forward as you press the bar away. Carriage moves back. Open your chest as you come forward. Press back, eyes stay high. And bring it back. So we don't want to let the hips push back as we go back. They really need to stay in this nice scoop position, squeezing the glutes, feeling the abs on and supported. Shine your sternum all the way up toward the upper corner of the ceiling and bring it all the way in. Very nice. Next up, we're going to go for our up stretch. So we will raise the heels, place them up against the shoulder blocks. You will have your balls of your feet or your toes down on the carriage. So we will start in this really pressed back position. So we want the hips right over heels. We're going to press the carriage back. Find that long stretch again. Bring the shoulders over the wrists and then round the spine up. Find that big hinge at the hips. Press back, nice long spine. Bring it forward. Fold at the hips. Round your spine back. And again, long spine, bring it forward, shoulders over wrists, round your spine, and again. Now let's see if we can reverse it. Piking the hips up, bring the stopper as close to, or bring the carriage as close to the stopper as you can. Plank out, fold at the hips. Now articulate your spine forward. Find that straight plank. Push out. Carriage in. Use your lower abdominals to come in, round through the spine, flatten it out, Last one. And articulate out. Very good. Close the stopper. Elephant. You're going to place your feet flat down on the mat, heels right up against the shoulder blocks. We'll lift our toes, pressing the heels down, keeping the toes lifted. You can go for a round back. I prefer a nice flat back for this one. We're going to press the carriage back, bring it in for a count of 3, 2, 1. Press the carriage back. Toes stay up, heels down. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Press the carriage back. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1. And again, press back. 3, 2, 1. Enjoy that nice stretch through your hamstrings, maybe even through your calves. And back. 3, 2, 1. Classical people, you are all set. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I post new workouts all the time. Of course, if you want to get access to the rest of this workout in the premium edition, sign up for my membership. I also have over 90 premium workouts there, exclusive videos, tons of props, great challenges. I think you'll really like it. As always, thank you so much to my members for all of your support. Big special thanks to the folks who've been with me for over 6 months, as well as my year plus crew, some of you 2 years now, really crazy. If you feel like you need a little cool down after that, check out this stretch video I'm linking down here below. I think you'll really enjoy it. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.